So the most recent episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic did an extremely meta episode, basically answering the question, what would the ponies' reactions be to meeting the Brony fandom and dealing with some of their more opinionated fans. It's a question I've long had on my mind, and without taking the ponies out of Equestria and sending them to Earth, this is a reasonable answer for how you could introduce ponies to the MLP fandom and expose large audiences to the same stories we've all been watching for the past 7 seasons, and get feedback on those episodes delivered directly to the main 6. Like a fan fiction brought to life, and basically a message delivered just to the fans. This isn't the first and probably won't be the last time that the series has done an episode that was more for the fans' benefit and less for the progression of the storytelling of the series. Although this episode did set up something which could potentially be a upcoming episode, the idea of the Cutie Mark Crusaders having a Cutie Mark camp. That could be an interesting story if followed through with. The episode gave us a really great song about the characters not being flawless, which is another one of those things that analysts have brought up over the years. Pretty much every line in here was pointed out to the fans. There's not a whole lot to say about this episode except for the fact that more enjoyable on repeat viewings than I first expected it to be. My initial reaction wasn't really great, but wasn't really bad either, but after watching it over and over again, I've been able to appreciate a lot more from it. The overall message of this is to enjoy the show for what it was meant to be enjoyed for and pay attention to the lessons like you're supposed to, rather than picking at and analyzing every little detail over who's best pony, who's worst pony, and who's learned the best lessons. A lot of the complaints of the fandom were raised here, but not really addressed other than the fact that, yes, the main 6 have grown and changed, and we shouldn't be pestering them about little things when we should be paying attention to the lessons. The only other observation that I can make without repeating myself repetitively, as I've done so already, is the fact that the characters of Turarula and Coconut Cream, while first impressions they look like bad OCs because of those horrible mane and tail color choices, it turns out that they're actually accurate to their dolls, because these are ponies who existed in Gen 3, maybe even in Gen 1. I'm not sure how the typing works for toys, but they were definitely in the G3 series, and this is what they looked like back then. This is what they looked like as dolls. So the coloring is weird, but accurate. So I guess I can't call them bad OCs. Not sure if they will be reoccurring repeat characters, as in developing young foals to replace the CMC, which would be kind of unfortunate if that was the case, but it'd be interesting to see if these characters are ever brought back or not. But it does seem a little bit out of the blue that a returning previous gen pony would be just introduced randomly here for the first time. Unfortunately, these 2 ponies are none of the G3 ponies I wanted to see come back in G4, but it was nice to get a little bit of that regardless. overall, it's a good episode with an enjoyable song. Not a whole lot else to say about that I haven't said already, or that others haven't said already themselves. The next episode will come out when it comes out. I don't know if I'll be able to find recording time when the next episodes come out, or if I'll be uploading a bit later than usual. But anyhow, thank you for watching, and good night.